Welcome, everybody, to the Functional Medicine Show. My name is Dr. Lauren Castle, and I am your host. And we're going to kick things off here right after this intro. All right, so we are doing a solo episode today. Sean and Kevin are hard at work behind the scenes, but I'm going to be here just sharing a little bit of information about our next round of the Functional Medicine Pharmacist Bootcamp, which is kicking off tonight. So if you aren't sure what Functional Medicine Pharmacist Bootcamp is, this is our signature course designed to help pharmacists go from idea to implementation in just 6 weeks. We actually have been doing this course since January, and this is now our third round. And so we're really excited to bring in another cohort backed by popular demand. We had a lot of requests for more opportunities for people to join in a sort of live hybrid format. So the bootcamp itself is 5 modules, and they're designed to be taken 1 week at a time so that you actually have time to implement the steps in what you are learning. And so we're going to be doing a kickoff call tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll have another touch base call midway through the 6 weeks, and then we'll have one final call at the end. So first call is tonight, second call is July 12th at 7 p.m., and then our last one will be July 26th at 7 p.m. And the goal for your last call is that you will actually be able to present a 1-page business plan, a 30-second elevator pitch explaining who you are and what your functional medicine service or business is and who you're helping and how you do that. So the modules themselves are really designed to take 8+ years of research and diving into all of the different options for functional medicine, clinical training and education, business development and resources, as well as the workflow components that you need in order to start and scale a functional medicine practice or service. And I differentiate the two because yes, there's always the option of creating a virtual practice and seeing patients online, but there's also a lot of really cool ways that you can implement functional medicine in more traditional pharmacy settings, like an independent pharmacy or even chain or retail pharmacy, if you can believe it, or hospital and health systems, right? Like the vision is for functional medicine to be affordable and accessible throughout the entire ecosystem of healthcare and meeting patients where they are with different services that can be offered. And so it's all about finding your passion for functional medicine and the unique skill sets that you've already developed as a pharmacist throughout your career, and then marrying those with this functional medicine approach that will help you get to the root cause of whatever chronic conditions a patient might be struggling with. And perhaps that traditional pharmacy or medicine has not been able to truly help them heal from. So if you're curious for more details, you can click the link here. I'm going to post it in the comments. And this is the link for FMPHB where you can sign up. The price is $297 if you're already an FMPHA member. If you're not, you can join the bootcamp and FMPHA through this link for $497. You can also sign up if you're an RPH Ally member through our functional medicine channel. And if you sign up through there, we'll get you added in on the back end. And I'll actually give you a bonus one-on-one call with me as a thank you for being an RPH Ally member and joining through their link. And so we're really excited again for this process to start up again, because to see the transformation that pharmacists go through from the first week in kind of just dipping their toes in the water, figuring out what the framework for their vision is as sort of our first module, and then digging into, more of the marketing aspects of who it is that they want to serve. And then figuring out, okay, well, what knowledge and education and professional training do I actually need in order to deliver on that promise? And then we get into this holistic workflow solution and really putting all the building blocks together and the pieces together so that you can implement a functional medicine program. And lastly, of course, is all about marketing and actually putting yourself out there. And so the branding component of it is so important as well. Yes, you can build it, but you have to find a way to deliver the message to your potential patients, clients, customers, however you might want to refer to them, depending on the type of practice and business that you're building. And so we're just excited to get this going again. I also wanted to let everybody know that in addition to doing the bootcamp kickoff tonight, we are still running our special for lifetime membership in FMPHA. And so we've actually had this lifetime membership option on the website since November of last year during Black Friday when we launched it. And we are, as of today, about 50% sold out. So this is only limited to the first 100 members who take that kind of leap of faith with us and say, we see the big picture, we see the vision for where functional medicine is going and why it's so crucial for us to include pharmacists in the care team. And we're committed to helping that vision come to life. And so that's really my goal with these first 100 lifetime members, is to help set that foundation and know that we have a core team of pharmacists who are really here to move this mission forward. And one of the best benefits of signing up for lifetime membership now, it's $9.97 one-time payment, but you have the option to also still add on the Institute for Functional Medicine membership. So in normal annual memberships, it's $200 plus the $175 for IFM membership, which makes it $375 in total. And that's the normal standalone price for membership at IFM alone. So in this way, you're getting two memberships for the price of what one would be. Or if you want to think about it another way, it's about 20% off of each. On the flip side, if you join lifetime membership now in FMPHA, you're still going to get access to IFM membership for $175 a year. So essentially, after those first 5 years, you're saving $200 off of what would normally be the cost of an IFM membership. So again, if you know that you are committed to the functional medicine movement and practicing this way for the rest of your career, it's really and truly an incredible offer. And so I'll drop the link here for our membership plans in the comments as well. And you can click on that to explore annual versus lifetime. And I'm just so excited to see who these first 100 members will end up being. I think that there's so much we have in store for FMPHA membership, as you'll start to see in the coming months with our our monthly office hours calls to continue with the on-demand bootcamp. So we're doing a live option right now, but after this one, it's going to be a fully on-demand program. We'll have a monthly office hours call in case that there are certain live questions that people would like to get answered, or they join at any given point in time. They'll sort of have that live touch point. But we'll also be hosting some really exciting special guests for FMPHA members in our monthly meetup meetings. And so I cannot wait to announce who those will be soon and what you'll get to learn. It's time spent with experts that you can't even pay to pick their brains. And I'm just really honored and excited for some of the connections that have been made over the last few months, especially since meetings and things are back to being in person. There's just no better way to develop those relationships and friendships and connections. And so we really are just excited again for that component of membership benefits to also be there, right? Because ultimately you're getting access to IFM. There's also A4M benefits and discounts on their programs and in-person events. And I absolutely want to take some time right now, just in the last 5 minutes of this live stream, to talk about the Functional Medicine Pharmacist Symposium, or Functional Pharmacy Symposium for short. And this is going to be taking place in September. The dates actually I will post here in the comments as well, but it's going to be Saturday, September, 22nd. I want to make sure I have the right date. 22nd is the Friday, and that's our meetup. And then the 23rd is the actual symposium itself. So plan to be there for both, because the energy in the room Friday night is really what sets the stage for all of the learning that you're going to be doing on Saturday. And the topic this year is really on cardiometabolic health, right? And it's such a foundational principle that is so important to any pharmacist. But with this functional medicine approach, right? It's like you can look at the traditional guidelines and see where patients still might not be getting better. And then you can apply this functional medicine approach and actually start to treat some of the underlying inflammation and dysfunction and metabolic dysfunction and blood glucose dysregulation and all of these things that are contributing to worsening outcomes. Because we know that, unfortunately, the levels of cardiometabolic disease continue to rise in the US today. And so I will also drop the link for this symposium here in the comments. And as a reminder, FMPHA members get $200 off of the price of admission for this particular symposium. So again, membership is paying for itself if you choose to join and then attend this particular conference. We're just really excited for it because it is going to be an incredible event, and we cannot wait to see everyone there and reunite in person, and really hope to see lots of you. So if you're planning on attending, leave a comment below. Let us know what you're most excited for. If you're signed up for Bootcamp, leave a comment, say hello, tell people what you're most excited to learn. And if you're excited for lifetime membership, would love to see you leave a comment below as well, so we know that you're part of the movement and one of our allies in the long run for this incredible opportunity that we have to transform healthcare together. So I think we're right around our 15 minutes, and I am just, again, really excited for all of the momentum that's happening right now in the space, and more collaborations to come. Of course, be sure to tune in to the upcoming RPH Ally Soiree. I, of course, will be presenting during that as well, and it's going to be July, and that will be the 18th, 19th, and 20th. So from about 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to just be an amazing time getting to hear from all different types of pharmacists in different settings and practices, but then really weaving together all of the ways in which our collaborations are so key and so important. And I, of course, will be presenting on functional medicine. So be sure to tune in for that, get your tickets, and stay tuned for more details coming soon about the soiree. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you'll see this today in your work day or day off, and it'll stop your scroll so that you can join us for boot camp starting tonight at 7 p.m. We'll see you there.